A highly respected Ghanaian pastor is facing up to 17 years in jail if he is convicted for what he has been accused of. The pastor said he wanted to help this girl, that he just wanted to help. However, the girl is now accusing the pastor of using her as a slave. Excuse me. Let me know what your views are as we dive into the story of Pastor Yeboah, who is a highly respected pastor, not just in the Ghanaian community, in the wider community. Lots of people are still in shock. They cannot come to terms with the fact that a pastor who is a man that they respect is now going in for a long time. Some have even said that this is the handwork of the devil. Let me know what your views are as we dive into the story of Pastor Yeboah. Frank is my name for those seeing my face for the first time. Let's go to the beginning of this story. Pastor Yeboah had the opportunity to bring somebody to the UK. He had the opportunity, and the first thought that came to his mind was to bring his younger brother from Ghana to the UK. The pastor called his younger brother and said, "Look, I have this contact to bring you to the UK, but it will cost me too much money. Why not we use somebody who would be, we will look for somebody as who will be your wife. You guys are not legally married, but you will, because of this package, you're going to pretend as husband and wife. That means that the person will pay 60% of the money, you will pay 40% of the money." That was the arrangement. Somebody in the Ghanaian community back home linked the pastor with a lady who was looking to leave Ghana to come to the UK, but she did not know how to do it. The lady then said, "Okay, I am happy to be the pastor's brother's wife, and the pastor's brother will come to the UK as the main applicant. The lady will be the dependent." The pastor found the contact through the COS connection. The pastor said he paid £13,000. That was what they charged him. The deal was that the girl will pay £8,000 and the pastor's brother will pay £5,000. That was a deal. The girl could not raise the full £8,000 in Ghana. She agreed to pay £4,000. When she comes to the UK, she will pay the remaining £4,000. They had an agreement. They had a pre-draft agreement in Ghana. The pastor said he went to take a loan to pay the remaining £8,000. The girl will give him 4,000, and his brother will pay the remaining amount of money. That was the deal. They got the visa, and they came to the UK. When they came to the UK, the pastor was the one that rented a house for them. The girl, immediately as soon as they came, the girl had no restriction on her visa because she's not the applicant. The pastor's brother was struggling. He came to the UK. This is not what he thought. He couldn't get a job. The agency that brought him didn't have a job, and he was struggling big time and regretting. Meanwhile, the pastor was telling his brother, "You need to work hard. You need to look for another job. If the agency that brought you is not giving you a job, you have to look for another job through another agency." The pastor felt that his brother was not motivated enough. Meanwhile, the girl that was living in the same house that the pastor rented, the 3-bedroom house that the pastor rented, this girl, she was flying. She got a job, and she was even thinking of taking driving lessons. The girl was doing very well. Every time the girl paid the money back to pastor, within less than 8 months, she has paid the £4,000 back. When the girl paid the money back to pastor was shocked. "You that came to the UK within less than a year, you've given me £4,000 that you owed me. This girl must be making a lot of money." Before you know what was happening, pastor's brother, this guy has paid pastor. He's paid up the money. He doesn't have any business with them again, apart from the fact that they are living in the UK as husband and wife, but they haven't got any relationship other than they came together. Before you know what was happening, pastor's brother, whenever he needs money, he would just tell the guy, give me 300 pounds today. Give me 300 pounds. Initially, the girl will give, thinking that the pastor's brother will return the money back within some time. The pastor's brother won't return money back. When the guy asks, the guy will come back again and said, I need 500 pounds. The girl spoke to one or two people. They said, try work things with this guy because he is the main applicant. The girl was trying to accommodate the request. Sometimes he will give them money. Sometimes he won't give them money. Pastor brother couldn't pay the money, and pastor said he was under pressure to pay back the loan that he collected. He started putting pressure on this girl. Remember, the girl has already paid the money, the 4,000 that she owed pastor. She's already paid the money to pastor. But the pastor will ask the girl, I need, you need to give me 500 pounds. The girl said, for what? The pastor said, well, the loan that I took, I have to pay the interest. The girl said, I am not the one that owes you money. You need to pay the money. I've already given you back money. But the pastor said, my brother is not working. My brother is not doing well. But the girl said, it's not my fault. I have already paid you money. Before you know what was happening, pastor and this girl, they had an argument one day over the pastor excessively asking this girl for money. The girl, one night, the pastor told the girl that you need to pack out of the house. Where do you want me to park to this night? The pastor said, you need to park out of the house. Since you came to the UK, now you're making money. When I talk to you, you raise your body. You don't listen to me. When I was talking to you in Ghana, that time you were very humble. The guy said, well, the deal is that we come to the UK together, but I'm not related to you. I don't have any relationship with you and your brother other than the fact that we came to the UK together on this package. The girl was forced to move out of the pastor's house. The pastor and his brother, they didn't stop there. They kept asking this girl money repeatedly. Anytime when the girl gets paid, pastor and the brother, they will call the girl, oh, we need 500 pounds today. We need the 500. But what do you need the money for? Before you know what was happening, they started threatening this girl. Oh, if you don't pay the money, we'll have to cancel your visa. What? We have to cancel my visa. For what? Well, you have to pay the money. The pastor's brother said, I'm not working. I'm not doing too well. I need money to pay my rent. The girl was now supporting to pay the pastor's brother's rent. It didn't stop there. Before you know what was happening, pastor and his brother, they are now telling this girl that, look, the 4,000 pounds that the brother couldn't pay, that the girl has to come and pay the money. The girl said, this is unfair. Why do I have to pay 4,000 pounds that your brother couldn't pay? Why is that my business? I've already given you the money that you charge me. The pastor and the brother, they didn't hear that. They continue to put pressure on this girl. They continue to put pressure on this girl to the point that this girl did not know what to do. One day, the girl thought it was a joke. The pastor said, well, because we've been trying to call you, you're not picking our phone. You're not responding. When we call you, whenever we call you, you ignore us. You're being disrespectful. The girl stopped picking the phone completely, only for pastor to send the girl a threatening voice note to say that they are going to report the girl to the Home Office and ask the girl to cancel the Home Office to cancel the visa. The girl thought it was a joke. She said, why would you do this kind of thing? Do your worst. If you want to do it. Because every time that I have disagreement with you guys, you're always telling me you want to cancel my visa. You want to cancel my visa. I've had enough. I cannot do this again. Just out of nowhere, the pastor instigated his brother to go and call the Home Office that this girl, she's not going to pay the money that the brother owed. And the pastor said that there's no way he can get this money back apart from this girl. She's the one that is working and she's the one that is in position to pay the money back. The brother blindly called the Home Office and said, I want to cancel the visa. I wrote a letter to the Home Office, letter that was written by the pastor for the brother, that they want to withdraw the sponsorship of the girl. When the girl was at home one day, he'd received a letter after 4 months informing him that his husband has withdrawn the sponsorship, He said that they are no longer married, that it was withdrawn. The girl thought it was a joke. Before you know what was happening, his employer informed the girl that, look, we have been informed by the Home Office that your visa has been cancelled. And because of that, we will not be able to give you this job again because you don't have the right to remain and work in the UK. The girl thought, this can't be real. I'm dreaming. Let it clear. I'm dreaming. They canceled my visa. When the girl now realized that it is true, the pastor and his younger brother, they've canceled this girl's visa. And this guy said, okay, since these people have decided to do this, then me, myself, I have to do my own. At least I have evidence, a draft that we signed, that we brought in Ghana, which the pastor and the girl signed in the UK, where the pastor said that I brought to the UK, and this is how much you owe me, and you have to pay this money. This is the time frame that you have to pay the money. The girl then went, because she hasn't got anything. She's lost her house because she couldn't pay her house rent. And everybody was saying that to her, look, the only option for you is to seek asylum. The girl went to Scotland to seek asylum, and they told them, look, I am a victim of modern day slavery. I was brought in traffic into this country by Yeboah, and this is how pastor brought me to this country. Look at what he told me and everything, and I've been working for them. The first morning, look at this, I have been transferring money to the pastor's and his family's account. Pastor was at home one day. That was when the Home Office, the police came to knock on his door. They told him he's under arrest. The pastor thought it was a joke. When the pastor was arrested, they took him to station and they told him that he has been arrested for human trafficking. And the pastor, he said he was helping, but he has brought at least 6 people that people know through the same racket that he will get commission. And the guy knows all the people that the pastor brought, because the pastor was telling this I brought this one. The guy gave the names of all the people that came in through the pastor's contact. And that is how the police said, okay, we can see evidence here that you're bringing people into the UK and you'll get doing this thing because you want to make money, and you're using these people to work for you in the UK because you're the one that is collecting a large sum of the money. Pastor was arrested. Pastor did not believe what is going on. His brother cannot be located, but the pastor has been arrested, and the pastor is not saying that he just wanted to help the girl. But people are saying that if you wanted to help this girl has already paid you the 4,000. He's paid you the 4,000 pounds that he hold. He was transferring money to you and your brother, and he has already given you guys more than 5,000 pounds on top the 4,000 that he owed you before he came to the UK. And this girl has lost her house. You kicked this guy out of the house, and you were using this guy as a slave and threatening this guy every time that you're going to cancel the visa. You cancel the visa despite the fact that you've already collected money, and now the guy is saying that she is now going to have the last laugh. She seeked asylum. She's under the care of the Home Office. Her case is still being investigated. Meanwhile, the pastor is now being investigated for human trafficking. And if he's found guilty, he will be going in for a long time in jail. Do you blame the girl for reporting to the police, given that her visa has already been cancelled? Do you think that this is the work of the devil or greed? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. We are hearing a lot of reports. There are a lot of people that are coming under this kind of arrangement, and the other party will be taking advantage of them, demanding money from them excessively. We have to put a stop to this nonsense. If you think that you've been trafficked, report your case to the Home Office. That is human trafficking. Let me know what your views are in the comments section, whether you have any sympathy for Pastor Yeboah or you think that justice deserves to be done. Don't forget to share this video and give it a like